I go often to the New World as find peace in my lonesomeness. I also love the mystery in this vast land. My goal is find frags a few sets I come to master. The first one I learned was a prodigy's swordsmanship. It worked similar to Snow Sword but built for yang and external damage but without the fancy red armor. But somewhere I always flirted with the idea of using internal skills, though I am very fond of a skill set I bought from the Empire, King of the Damned, Dagger skill. As my Chingfing escort agency Meridian was opening up, I also noticed an increase of the internal damage dealt from internal skill sets. My mind was set I had to get females only. I had no idea this set would be so useful. In my mind just liked how the moves looked. Never in a million years did I think that these moves would be so good for many sets from New World like Super Yellow Armor. This Kung Fu skill had a move called Love and Loathing in Spring that was instant Super Yellow Armor and it required no rage at all. Besides that, I would knock down several foes and keep me mobile. Amazing, absolutely priceless. As I set out in the New World, I always make a few preparations, let's call them safety measures. Not that anything ever happened, but just to be on the safe side. Well, you never know. First I take of all my armor and talk to the bank manager to hold my hard-earned Tier 6 gold armor and my Tier 6 jade chest. I ask him to watch over it as set out in the New World for new adventures. I take of all my weapons as well. This gives me a chance to clean out my backpacks also. Then I take a chi pill of some kind, either it be chi accumulation pill or the very potent 100 flowers mind clearing pill, so I can gather more chi as fight in the unknown. For deference I often use Buddha Palm set as many others do, and I combine it with Circle the Moon and Pegasus flying in the sky. I do have golden single sword, but it is made for Moses sword exclusive, so often you will see me have a very cheap, or should I say free iron sword on me, as use it for Circle the Moon and Pegasus flying in the sky. Even in the old world. Well, I was all set to set out. This was also a good time, I figure, as the rain had started to fall and many are waiting for gifts from the Empire. I entered vast green lands. I search for lost sheep and treasure hunters to fight. I seen a treasure hunter. The battle was about to begin. This was no match for me. No frags had yet been looted and I was, well, you can say naked. All I had in my hands was this free sword. Anyone can acquire it, with 20 yellow points from the Empire. Clever single sword. As the fight started, I see a stranger dash forward towards me. This is nothing rare, since many explorers help each other and let the initial fighter get the loot. Call it unwritten law. This stranger looked very well dressed. In my mind I thought I was getting help. The stranger inexorable stealth raiment law with dance on the cavalry, dance on the frontier law with feminine haircut. She looked familiar. As she attacked me with 9 palace sword, I fought back with females only. I could see the damage she dealt. She had to have full jade gears Tier 6. After short while I was defeated, body was on ground and on the ground was the loot. Inside I was laughing very much. I knew the disappointment this foe would have once she looked at the loot. She ran to the loot with her eyes wide open, like hungry vulture scattering for dead meat, like rabinate dog with the mouth full of froth. I was still laughing, my higher self was laughing even more. I stood up again, this time with Buddha Palm dealing more damage. She seemed confused, she didn't know if to attack me or keep looting. I was helped that maybe the wind would turn in my favor, for the reward had been even greater than I could ever dream of. Well, I lost, and now I could see who it was, Hippolyta. Her name was Red, her eyes furious. She had followed me the day before when I was doing my daily task for Chingfing escort. This means I had killed her some time before. Course you can only hunt blood enemy in New World. I must have hurt her pride. I resurrected in the place where I had first entered the new world. So this, my fellow kung fu fighters, is the tale of the epic battle for the Iron Sword. Ha ha ha.